Hello, as your website grows and evolves, you may need to add a group of new subcategories, or you may decide that a particular tag should be changed into a category. This video shows you how to manage all aspects of your categories and tags. For managing categories, you access the Categories admin screen by way of the Post Select Categories link on the main admin menu. The left side of the screen is for adding new categories, and the right is for editing or deleting existing categories. For adding a new category, you can enter only the category name, or enter all four parameters for a new category, including name, slug, parent and description. The slug is the wording used in the URL for the category, but you rarely need to enter anything in here. WordPress automatically creates a slug using the name you give to the category. In some situations, you might want a long name but keep the slug short. In that case, make sure your slug is all in lowercase and uses a hyphen instead of spaces between words. Choosing a parent for your new category is just another way of saying that it will be a subcategory of the parent. The drop-down menu shows all categories hierarchically. The parent does not need to be a top-level category, it can be a subcategory of another category. When you finish entering information for your new category, remember to click Add New Category at the bottom left of the screen. For editing or deleting categories, on the right side of the screen, you see a list of all your categories, by default, in alphabetical order. The four main columns displayed are name, description, slug, and count for the number of posts in the category. If you have a lot of categories, remember that under Screen Options at the top, you can change how many display at one time. The default is 21. If you have subcategories, they display with a dash beside them and in alphabetical order underneath their parent category. If you have subcategories, each level is represented with an additional dash. You can reorder the list of categories by clicking the title of a column. Clicking a second time toggles between ascending and descending order. Finding categories is also aided by a search function at the top right. Like other admin listings screens, an options menu appears below the name of a category by mousing over its row. The four options are Edit, Quick Edit, Delete, and View. The Quick Edit feature enables you to change the name and the slug in the list. If you don't see the delete option for a category, that's because it's the default category. Clicking the View link shows you a category page on the front end of the site, displaying its posts in whatever way your theme has chosen to display them. If you click Edit or the title of the category, a new screen display. This is where you can change not only the name and the slug, but also the description and the parent. That is the most important. The final option for managing categories is to delete them. Don't worry about the posts, you're deleting only the category and not the posts that belong to it. However, for posts that belong only to the category you're deleting, WordPress automatically assigns them to the default category. If you don't want that to happen, then before deleting, go through the posts in the category and assign them to the categories you want, then proceed with deletion. After you add at least one additional category, you can also change the category used by WordPress as the default when you forget to categorize a post. You do this under Settings, select Writing, where you see a drop-down menu for default post category. Concerning tags, that are managed in almost exactly the same way as categories via the Post Select Tags link on the main admin menu. The only difference between the two is that tags can't be hierarchical or no parent-child structure, so, you don't have a parent drop-down menu here. You also see what's called a tag cloud at the top left. It shows the most popular tags on your site, using size to represent the level of popularity. You can display the same tag cloud on your site using a widget that comes with WordPress. Another important difference between tags and categories is what happens when you delete tags. Posts do not need at least one tag, so when you delete a tag from this screen, it simply disappears from any posts that used it, posts for which that was the only tag will not be assigned some default tag. Categories and tags aren't different in their function except that categories are usually general in nature whereas tags are specific. You may find at some point that a category is too specific and you prefer that it is a tag or vice versa. WordPress has a categories and tags converter, which you can access from the list of options shown under Tool Select Import or from either the category or post tags screens. There's a text link to the converter at the bottom right. The converter is actually a plugin, so the first time you try to use it, you'll be asked to install the plugin, which takes only a couple clicks. Simply select the categories that you want to convert and click Convert Categories to Tags. To change tags into categories, you need to click Tags to Categories at the top of the screen. This displays a list of all existing tags, and again, you can either use the Check All button or select only the tags you want to convert. I finished here the video. If you find it useful, subscribe for more video. Thanks and see you soon in the next videos.